Oanda is a trusted broker, and trust is a big thing in trading. With over 25 years experience and counting, we're the smart choice for serious traders. Trading Forex, indices, gold, oil, gas, shares, and more as CFDs. Choose a broker you can trust. Choose Oanda.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. My mic was playing up, man. Put the seat on a bit now. Oh. A bit more. Yeah, that's about perfect now. Trying to get the perfect seating position and the camera and stuff because I think I moved it. That's about perfect there. Yes, David, morning. Right, so let's quickly. News come out really good for pound, by the way. Which makes sense because price come here, wick to the low. That was the opportunity to buy. Probably from about here, which would have tagged in. I don't know how big of a SL that would have been, but yes, David, how you doing, man? How are you, my guy? Oof, way too big of an SL, but at least you would have been up. Fine, bro, no trades. That's okay, man. That's okay. I don't trade every single day, bro. I just try to catch 1 or 2 15-16 hour trades, or 1 or 2 partials and break even, and that's done, bro. Because in the month, yeah, if you're risking 0.5% and you get 2 15 hour trades in a month and you're risking 0.25%, bro, you're up like 0.25 plus 10R is 2.5%. You take partials, more like 1.75%, plus you got another. Basically, you're gonna be up like 4 or 5% from 2 trades in the month, bro. So you don't really need to worry too much about trying to catch loads of trades. You know, you just get them is all. Just get them. Just make sure you get the good trades. That's all. That's the most important thing. Yo, people. Let me just add. Why didn't he let me add the message to the chat? The hell? That pin message. Alright, YouTube live now. Dropped it on there. Hi everyone, thanks for joining. There's just 3 people here right now. Tiny bit late to the stream, but it's fine. Not the end of the world, that's for sure. Price come down, swept the lows, broke structure here, did a potential pull back after breaking structure right here. Then continued rally, tapped into the supply zone just above Asia, which I already wrote out. I wrote this zone. I woke up at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. It was about 3. Yeah, I think I woke up around here at 3, half 3-ish. And then I seen that supply zone and I was like, oh, that might look like it's gonna fail. So I drew that like long ago. Same thing with the Euro GBP. Although Euro is surprisingly, Euro is a lot weaker because of pound is more stronger than anything else is weaker, if that makes sense. That's a bit of a thingy. Okay, 8 o'clock is so close to sweeping this high. Maybe you sweep the high and get a pull back into all of this because you had the build up. Sweep, break a structure, mitigation, that eventually becomes liquidity. So this zone here eventually is gonna fail because whatever zone you trade from becomes liquidity eventually. So we might be able to trade into this low. Not guaranteed, but it's a possibility that we could trade into that low. So let's see about that. But this is running though, that's for sure. This is running strong. Pound is a bit sketchy because it's so news come out really good for the pound. If I was to get the news for you, so UK manufacturing production was forecasted 0.4, come out 0.5, really good. UK GDP year-on-year prelim. Right, this is the GDP year-on-year growth, basically. Yeah, this is important. Year we're forecasting 1%, we come out as 1.2%, so we're actually growing by 0.2 year on year, which is actually really good for the pound. Now, GDP quarter on quarter prelim forecasters 0.1, we come out 0.3, perfect once again. So that all that data's come out absolutely brilliant for the pound actually. UK industrial production, previous forecasters 0.3, come out as 0.7, once again really good for the pound. UK GDP estimate forecast 0.2, come out 0.4, really good for the pound. So actually, although inflation's becoming high, so is the growth of the economy via GDP. So fundamentally speaking, you're actually getting really strong data from the pound. So I think the pound fundamentally is going to switch to a really bullish sentiment, just because of the level of growth we're starting to see come out from the pound. It's surprisingly strong indeed. So I think that's going to be interesting for sure. No, let me sort the trade copier out and all of that stuff. OBS. Sorry about that. Okay, master accounts connecting. I should be able to boot all of the slave accounts now. I'm still logging into all of my accounts. Now this should have booted up all 10 accounts. I just wait a second. Yeah, there we go. All 10 accounts loaded. No issues with the trade copier today. Magnificent. Magnificent. I would actually want to take buys, but I don't know why. So, okay, let's look here, yeah. What we're seeing is the CHF is far weaker than the yen. Why is that? Why is the yen far stronger than the CHF? That is a interesting thing, and it's also rather suspicious. So let's think about why that is. Divot, how you doing anyway, man? Okay, French PMIs just come out. No, CPI. Okay. HICP, CPI come out forecast, CPI come out forecast, that's fine. Next we got Eurozone GDP at 10 o'clock. I need to get in a trade before then. And if I can get it on Euro and then hold the trade through, that might be a potential nice little profit. That's good, David. I'm glad you're well, my guy. My bro. Yo. I'm going. Oh, okay, that's fine. No problem, bro. Thanks for coming. Make sure you like the video, yeah? Exams. Yeah, that's fine. Go. Your exams are important, man. Go. Be back. Yeah, that's fine, man. No problem, bro. No problem. So let's say price wants to come sweep London low. That might be liquidity instead. And if it don't want to sweep a London low, which other structural low have we got? We got all of this, so price might actually come all the way down to this level. There's a likelihood price might come down to this level. Yeah, let's just see what happens there. Let's just copy and paste that. grab it, bring it to the bottom of the channel. Yeah, so that's at the bottom of the channel. Now price may react from this level here, so let's wait and see. Although I believe this supply zone is gonna fail because you got all the resting liquidity above it, so that might even happen in New York. Possible that could happen in New York session. Let's go to 4 o'clock. Yeah, there you go. Let's put that there. So that's what we're looking at right now. Now for me, all I'm seeing here is a bunch of equal highs here also. So that's a zone for me to attack. Yeah, longs look good on Euro. I mean, it looks good. I mean, how good is it? That's the question. It's always going to be the question. How good actually is it? Let's just go to M15. Yeah, is there any other zone that price might wanna? Nah, I think that's it. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, lower low. Let's go on the M2. And see what we can find on here. I'm gonna go on M2 on. Actually, we're on M5 here, yeah. So let's say we can take a short up to a buy up to here. So let's look for a potential 2-leg protocol. Is basically breaking structure technically twice. So that's just an easy way to think of it. So let's wait for that to happen. Okay, so we might also get a 2-leg shorts because we got this invalid zone and we got this invalid zone as well. So I'm just gonna cover it into here, just so it's covered in it, because that's basically all one zone. So let's go to M2. We can go to 1. Yeah. High, low, high, 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 low, high, 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 low, higher, high, higher, low, lower, high, lower, low. But if you go on M2, this is higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high. So we'd want price to eventually come down, respect this level, or at least break structure to the lower side in it to signify that we're not having a shift in momentum to the downside. So that's what I'd like to see from price action. Like to see versus what you see are two very separate things though. That's what you got to be mindful of. Isn't there? Yeah, build ups here. So price might absolutely melt through this zone because you got this build up here of a channel, so price might absolutely accelerate through that zone. That's fine. I'm gonna set a limit on here then. When price comes to this level, I'm gonna have a limit on it. So I'm ready at least. Yeah, there. Just so I'm not really wasting my time sitting waiting, you know. I'm gonna keep on M2 in case you do get a breaker structure prior to that zone. So I'm still gonna keep an eye on it. This is beautiful, by the way. Price tapped in, high low, high high, high low, high high, high low, high high, tapped in, broke structure there. Gonna probably tap into this demand zone. Now I might rally and take this zone out. If it does, that's beautiful price action. If it does, low high low low, blah 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 blah. There goes news, drops all the way down, runs up again. GJ, I am very confident and just sit and wait, because it is so tricky to gauge gbpjpy right now. I'll be honest. So we've got this big channel and a build up. So build up, inducement, push through, which makes sense why that zone failed. Like, that makes complete sense. So I'm gonna stay on M. Oh, wait a second. This to me looks like an invalid zone, man. Huh. Anyway, high, low, high, low, lower, high, lower, low. So I think this is gonna also turn into a potential zone right here. If we get engulfed, which I'd like to see an engulfing candle of this zone, you know. That's if the zone actually does what I want it to do. If it don't, then it don't. So I need it to come through that zone to the downside. Anyways, go back to this. Yep, price so far is respecting this zone. Is that an M5? Kind of. Not the best zone, but yeah. So I'd like to see it go up from here. That'd be nice. Very, very nice. Okay. I'm gonna tighten my stop loss just so I can cover this zone. .6. 0.7. So I'm doing 0.7 pips coverage of this zone. Now, if it breaks this low, then we can say we can potentially look to short. Only because we're very extended on GBPCHF. We know the pound is stronger than the euro. We know that. We know that the yen is weaker than the CHF right now. But we also know we're very extended. Very overextended. I want price to come down, break this low. Break this low, not respect it in case that is an actual demand zone. You know, price could react from here. So look at that. You see? That could quite easily be a demand, right? So we go to M5. There is no other zones except this zone here. Same with M4, same with M3, same not with M2, not with M1. So we need to see clear break of this level. If you get a break of that level, then you can say, right, we're going to short from this supply. But price is already tapping in. See, price might go higher from here. It might have just given this fake teeny tiny wick, yeah, to then blast through this zone and keep going higher. That's why you need to have zones which are invalid for you to protect yourself from the market going against you, while still understanding the direction the market's trying to go. Like we know from Asia session, longs are the way to go. And if this breaks structure here, I'd probably take it from this new supply that's been created. So it's about knowing which zone you're trading, why you're trading that zone. Just bring this a bit higher. That's better. Guys, do me a favor, just like the video, yeah? I don't care if you subscribe, just like the video. That's all, thank you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, although it doesn't seem like there's many people in here to ask anything, but still trying to get in the routine of saying it. Actually, I should update my trade copier, shouldn't I? Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. It took that zone. Would I have got triggered from spreads? I'm not sure if I would have got triggered from spreads. I wasn't paying attention. But I know spreads are up to 0.5. Yeah, so if you to have covered this, and then we did 1, 2. Yeah, look, yeah, we would have got whacked. Would have got whacked. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They would have still been in the trade, but would have got whacked now. This is why you don't trade from an invalid zone. You wait for price to break that zone, because that is technically a demand zone on the M1 and it is a demand zone on the M2. So this is why patience is important and reading price action and not getting carried away. But the point is, those lows still need to get broke. If we're looking for shorts, these lows still need to get broke. Now I don't mind price retracing into the order block here and then giving a reaction. That would be actually perfect price action. I would not mind that at all. That would be brilliant price action if we got that, because then all that means is price tapped into the zone, gave a reaction to invite more traders in to take the zone out. I'd like it to wick, pull back into the order block to allow me to enter to catch the move. So that's what I'd like to see. But as you know, like versus what we get is completely different. Okay, you use pushing up a little bit from that zone which we just said earlier. Asia high is right there as well, so that's nice. Beautiful price action. It would have been good if I managed to wake up early enough to get on though. But I don't trade stuff like this. I don't trade directly from these order blocks or these supply demand zones. They're not where I trade from. So yeah. Okay. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low. This is interesting. Even if you go on M2, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower. 1 second. Even structural M1 is a bit annoying. Lower low, lower high, potentially higher low. We need to break this high, pull back into this zone, and then we can long it into here. Be right back, 1 sec, guys. Sorry about that. Sister was being annoying. She's just being a little bit loud. And I like peace and quiet when I'm focusing because the M1 is so fast paced and stuff. I say that, but at the same time I'm playing a game on my phone right now. But how can I say it? I don't want sounds or noises that distract me. And when she yells, she screams and it's very distracting. Didn't break that high. Didn't break that high. I don't want to see this. Then we can do that. So that's still valid. Still completely valid. Okay, look at that. You see how price absolutely annihilated that zone. That's why we be careful. You could have taken a long from here, but with me, I don't like taking those sorts of zones because I don't have the data for it. So I just like sticking to what I know. So because of that, I'm not keen on those sorts of trades, but this is good. Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, complex pullback into this low, going to make a higher high. So that's really nice. Now the only way I can hop into a trade now realistically, yeah, because all this is balanced, is if we break this high and then we pull back in, then we can look for longs to continue, because I'm expecting pound to stay pretty solid, you know. So price should hopefully break this zone. I'm going to set an alert right here. So probably 2, 3, yeah, put an alert here. So prices come here. It's not made any structure break yet. So we need to still be waiting for that. So yeah, we need it like then we can and then for GBPUSD I needed to break this high so I can take a long tail. But we are buying at the high of the day, so it is a bit of a sketchy one, to say the least. But we got a faith in it. Oh my god, GG is so bad. Price is still not really giving much. Euro is still falling. Now we know this level was that low and that price might eventually go through it. That's why I was waiting for 2-leg confirmation. It's just kind of like a safety precaution. It's like a way to protect yourself from taking a loss, because it's like, okay, I'm gonna wait for extra confirmation. That's why I like it. I'm gonna switch to M5 on this, and then just, yeah. Oof, again, a huge divergence on EU and GU, man. Huge divergence. Got alert, got triggered as well, so that's fine. Now this zone's become the invalid zone. Now if price keeps going, it might take this zone and then give a potential reversal. So we just keep waiting to see what level does it give us the reversal. Oh no, I did that wrong. I'm playing a game on my phone for anyone wondering because I'm bored. So yeah. Just made a teeny tiny mistake. So seeing EU chop now. G longs are still totally valid. Right, be back in 1 minute. Actually, wait a second. High, low, high, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, high. Technically, high, low, high, high. 1 second. Oh, that was a short. Oh, it was big. Oh, it was big. It was a little bit too big, actually. I don't like when it's right on the limit, man. Because if you're following structure high, low, led to... Oh, we're following structure high, low, led... What the hell, man? Give me the... There. High, low, led to a higher high. Technically, this is a high low, that led to a high high. This is a high low, that led to a higher high. This is a lower low, that led to a lower high. That when we broke structure here, there was the entry on M1. Let's have a look. This is a much better. That is much better. But on the M2, it doesn't show that. On the M2, is slightly different. Oh well. Annoying, but it is what it is. Yeah, literally is this one here. It's annoying when it happens because it happens so quick. But it's one of the things you just have to accept it, man. It is what it is. because that's technically Frankfurt high. So London come took the high, now it's going down. So about 15 pips partials, so about here depending on momentum. Then targeting 30 to 35. 35 being about 4 pips below that zone. So yeah, that's valid. That would have been annoying, man. Would have been up like enough to pass phase 1 on another account, but this is why you don't get greedy and stuff. You just stick to the plan, innit? Yeah, even on M2 actually, you can kind of see it. If today's a day where I take no trade, it is totally okay. Yo, Alan, nah, miss GBPCHF shorts, man. So other than that, not really. Shall I call you? Because no one's here anyway. Delicious. Oh, hi, Trade Delicious. What's going on? Interesting name. How you doing, Mr. Delicious? Yes, Yusuf. How you doing, my brother? Yusuf is from Miko's stream. He's just come to my stream, innit? How you doing, my brother? Yusuf, assalamu alaikum. Nice to see you over here, man. Yo, your phone signal is so bad right now. Oh, it sounded so choppy, bro. Bro, I literally can't hear you. Call me back, call me back. Oh, that sounded so bad. So GBP, alhamdulillah, I'm doing alhamdulillah. How about you? Yeah. You had the name Yusuf, so I wasn't sure. Like, should I say assalamu alaikum? Should I not? Is he Yusuf? Is he Akhi or not? Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah, Akhi, bro. I missed GBPCHF shorts. Goal is 17.5R. Partials were given at 8.5R, but fortunately I missed the trade because M1 is very fast paced. It does happen. On the M2 you can't exactly see the trade itself, but if you used to go onto the M1, you can see right here if you're following structure. Higher low led to, oh shoot, 1 second. Higher, why is it not there? So higher low led to a higher, higher led to a higher, low led to a higher, higher led to a higher, low led to a higher, high led to a higher, low led to a higher, high. Price did a complicated pullback right there, tapped into a demand zone right here. Then so made a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So for me, that was the zone to short from. Now if I was to get rid of that, go here. So the reason I didn't short from here is because there's a demand zone right there. So price is going to continue going bullish, and here was the zone to short from. But on the M2, it's not so clear. The zone is higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, lower high, lower low. You can short it from this zone here. So you wouldn't have got tagged on M2, but the entry was on M1. So that's annoying. So I'm just looking at the price action to see where it goes. I'm sure I was looking at gbpjpy at that same time. I think that might have been why I missed that trade, possibly. I don't exactly remember. I think that might have been the reason why. I wanted to long GBPUSD because we've got this M15 supply at the top of Asia. A supply zone at the top of Asia is just it's gonna fail. It's not gonna hold. EURUSD is far weaker than GBPUSD today. GBPJPY is just stuck in a consolidation, so that's not cool. Not cool at all. Wow, fast-paced, very fast-paced, very fast-paced. So because I'm looking at 4 pairs at one time, I normally use M1 or M2. M2 structure is more clearer because M1 you can easily get manipulated, so I look at M2. But the problem is, if you look at M2 here, you don't see that break so clearly unless you go to M1. So it happens, you miss a lot of trades on M1, it's fine. But 17 RR trade, you're gonna catch those wins. So for me, it's not much of a problem. It's just a case of being patient and resilient to catch that trade. So it's very fast paced. This is why a lot of people can't trade M1. It's too difficult for most people. I don't advise trading M1 for most people actually. I wanted to buy GBPUSD, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, high, low, high, high. I wanted to buy from here because I buy from supply or demand zones or order blocks. Same thing. It's all the same thing. So I wanted to buy GU, but it didn't give me an entry on M2. If you go to M1, we broke structure here, we didn't pull back there. Broke structure here, didn't pull back there. Broke structure here, pulled back here. But for me, that move's already extended so far. It's already gone up by 17 pips. I don't want to catch an entry after a 17 pip move, because then you have the daily pip volume is starting to get drawn out. So yeah. So it looks like this trade is going to break even. So it looks like it might have been a partial only and then break even trade. That's okay as long as you make money. So for me, with the way I trade with data. So data tells me where my SL and TP are. So because of that, yeah, I would have probably taken it around. So if I said 15 and we're all the way up to 17, I would have taken partials at 8.5 R. So that would have been partials in about 22 minutes. That's not bad. And break even would have been in 3 minutes. So it's a very fast paced of trading. A lot of people can't handle it. I'm still setting this level here though. I'm still very confident this low is gonna fail. It might not fail today, it might not fail in London, but I'm very confident it will fail. Yusuf, how long you been trading? We know price is not going to come this far down, so I can start to move this across probably to about 3-4 o'clock, and then price might come down here. Actually no, I think this is a better level. Price is more likely to come to this level. Yeah, it's very fast. You have to be really quick, bro. You don't have time to mess around. You don't have time. I already have, so if you look on here, on GU, yeah, I already have templates for 3 pip SL, 5 risk reward, 3 pip SL, 10 risk reward, 7 pip SL, and it's already set. So I just grab it, stick it over the order block. Is it within my range of 2 to 4 pips for my SL? Is normally 2 to 4 pips. If it is, I go to here, I'll set buy. All of my trades are normally limits. I grab the limit, put it to 46, right? What is it? Yeah, 46 right there. SL all the way down 43. 34, sorry. And then my risk will be like normally 0.25%. That's my risk. And then I just set my limit. And then I've got it on this account, which is linked with 5 prop firm accounts. And then I've got another account I trade, which is linked to 2 more accounts. And then I've got another account on my phone. So I'm trading 10 accounts on M1. And I have to place the trade 3 times. Once on TradingView, once on the other software linked to the other accounts, and then once for the single account I have on my phone. So it's very fast paced. A lot of people, they can't handle the pressure. They cannot handle the pressure. So I'll give you an example, yeah? This trade here, price broke structure in 1 minute, it tapped back in. So in 1 minute, you have to make your entry. In 1 minute, you have to make the entry in 3 times. You have to get your short position tool on there, draw your entry, draw your breaker structure, draw your tool, like what your risk reward is, place the trade 3 times, all in 1 minute. On this trade, it's too fast paced. You have to be ready and focused. But that's not normal. That's not a normal situation. I'll give you an example. So on M15, go M2, yeah? Where was that trade? Okay, this trade here, for example, yeah? Lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low, broke structure here, and price tapped into this zone here. No, this is not the right zone. No. Here it is. This is a perfect example of a trade that I had taken, yeah? So I took this trade from here, on GJ. This is a different account by the way, so you don't see it on here, yeah? So price come down, swept this low here. So got lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high, price tapped in. So you see how on this trade, yeah, price took a moment. So it took so after breaking this structure here, yeah, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it took 12 minutes to come back in. That's the ones I prefer. I prefer this much more rather than breaking structure and the next candle straight entry. This gives you time to enter. This is a trade I took live on my live stream like 2 weeks on the 25th of July. That's the last trade I took when I hit TP, and that was live. It's on the live stream. So if you go to the live stream, you can see the entry, see the risk. I think I was floating. I think that trade I made 12,000 or 13,000 I made on that trade across all of my accounts, and I show all my accounts profit as well. And that was a longer than usual trade. It was hour and 50 minutes, slightly longer than usual. So it is very fast paced. But I use multiple time frames, not just one time frame. That can go. That can go there. I got introduced last year in November, but didn't have a proper way of learning. But around February, I immediately come across Miko. I'm super thankful everything I learned from on stream and his free course. That's good, man. Yeah, I've known Miko for a while because I follow Trader Nick, so I've known of Miko. But yeah, I started trading last April. And Alhamdulillah, I've never lost a single account. Right now, some of my accounts are in profit, some are in break even, some are in drawdown. But Alhamdulillah, I didn't lose an account. Because you know the rule, 90% of traders, they lose so much money, so many accounts. I've not lost that yet. But I chose to study trading not in the usual way. I learned psychology first and then I learned technical after. So my method or my journey of trading was quite different compared to the usual way. So yeah, that's why I started live streaming and stuff like that. So when I start getting passing prop firms and passing challenges and stuff, people can say, yeah, he's authentic, he's taking live trades on YouTube in front of everyone, doing his analysis, blah blah blah, you know. But yeah, Mika is a nice guy, man. I like him. He's really chill. He come to my live stream the other day. Yesterday, he come to the live stream yesterday. But because I'm brand new, like, to streaming, there's not many people who come. But that's fine because this is more about me being like, look, I'm a real trader, not like I want followers, you know. But 4 hours really easy to trade. Like, it's a very easy time frame to trade because you have a lot of free time and stuff to think about your actions and stuff like that. Mika's stream is gonna start in about 15-20 minutes. I normally end my stream at about 10:15, so after 10:15 I'll probably head over to Miko's stream and see what he's saying. But euro is still continuing to fall, which is a concern. One sec. Just looking out the window for something. Trading's not easy, bro. I don't use 4-hour time frame. Oh, you normally talk about M15, don't you? I trade on the M15, yeah. I got you. M15's not bad. Now the euro is so weak compared to the pound today. We're really seeing resilience with the pound and stuff. I might trade in New York on the yen. Maybe the yen will give a move in New York. I do my analysis on M15, M5, but my trade is always on M1. Rarely on M2, M1. Do me a favor, bro. Like the stream, please. You don't have to subscribe, but just at least like it. I would appreciate it. So we got 10 o'clock Eurozone industrial production. That's going to be interesting. And the Eurozone employment change quarter on quarter. Okay, that's going to be interesting for euro. That's going to be very interesting for euro. Jazakallah for the like. Oi. Euro is still continuing to go down. I've already subscribed. I forgot to like. Oh, thank you. Shukran. Thank you, bro. You know, actually, I don't tell people to subscribe. One of my friends, yeah, he's funny because I say like and don't subscribe. Because whenever you say subscribe, bro, everyone leaves. Everyone's like, Khadafis, see you later, Assalama. And they run away. That's why I don't say subscribe. I just say like the video, that's it. I don't even ask to comment. People are crazy, bro. Yeah, it's coming down again. I can go to M5 on this now. I don't need to stay on M2 anymore. Oh, the yen, it's so bad. Look at gbpjpy. That price action is absolutely horrendous. We just need, you know, like what we are doing is we're doing a build up here. I just want to see a build up here, a sweep of that, and then a break to the upper side so I can get into some longs. Because this is just like so bad. So bad. Oh shoot. There. I was wondering what that was then. Alright, price is taking this zone now as well. Euro is really struggling, man. Wow, like it is struggling so much. We've got Asia low right here. We've got structural lows right here, which is pretty much near it. It's 1.6 pips. I wouldn't even, use that. And then if you go on to the M5, we've got another relatively equal low as well. This one right here, not equal low, structural low, sorry. So let's see what happens. Probably go to about 11:30. If you want to short the euro, that's a good idea, but maybe not now because this price is moving quite a bit now, so it might be a little bit late. Was there a way to get in on this? No, it would have just missed that order block to get in, so there's no way to enter on this trade at all for me. Price is quite choppy today, I can't lie. I think everyone's waiting for the unemployment claims and the PPI just to find out what's happening with the manufacturing side of things, inflation wise. See if we're gonna see the cooling of the market or if we're gonna see a hot print or a cool print. So I think that might be why price is kind of being the way it is. And then obviously we've got unemployment claims as well, so if we're gonna see potential downturn in that as well, that'd be interesting. I'd love to see unemployment claims come out higher, but I think it's the forecast is 226. I'd like to see it hit like 235, 240 would be magnificent. because then it really signify that there's a potential issue with the economy from a fundamental perspective. That. There we go, Eurozone. Industrial production. Forecast 1.5, actual 0.2. That's bad. That was on year. Month on month. Forecast -1, -1.3. Okay, here's Eurozone GDP. Forecast is 1.1. It come out as 1.1 year on year. Quarter on quarter GDP flash. Forecast 01, come out as 01. So it's not exactly amazing, but what we are seeing is the pound is definitely outperforming at the moment, just from the data. The pound is doing relatively well, just in terms of the data. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna join Miko stream soon because he doesn't start till about 10 past, quarter past anyway. I've just seen the notification that he started the stream, but it normally starts in about 5-10 minutes, so I'm going to stay here for another 5-10 minutes. Then I'm going to head over to Miko for about half an hour as well, probably 20 minutes, half an hour. I'll head over there as well. So I'll probably see you over there, bro. Thanks for coming and liking and subscribing. Wallah, it means a lot. Thank you so much, bro. Hopefully be seeing much of me as long as I don't have school. Yeah, that's fine, Yusuf. Inshallah. Bye, bro. See you at Miko's stream. Hey guys, there's 5 people watching right now. Hey guys, how you doing? If you have any questions, put them in the chat. I'll be happy to answer any questions you've got, because I'm not looking to place any trades, so I can dedicate a bit of time to you guys, 10-15 minutes. If you have any questions, want to go over any pairs or anything, if you have any questions about market structure or especially trading psychology, because that's my forte, that's where I'm most confident. So if anyone has any questions for psychology or trading plan or even going over pairs, drop a comment and I'll get around to getting that looked into for you guys. Or even if you want to ask about me and how long I've been trading and stuff like that, I don't mind going into that either. It's just whatever you guys want. It is preference, is it not? Right, sorry about that. So euro is dropping quite extensively, to be fair. negative 0.25%. So we are down 29 pips pretty much. Pound is doing surprisingly well. It's around break even, no, not break even, around zero, around neutral where it was market open pretty much for today. GBPJPY has had a huge sell-off during Asia session. Not sure what exactly contributed to that. Can't really figure out the reason for that, but hey ho, there must be a reason. I wanted to take a trade on gbpchf. I was looking for shorts, but unfortunately I didn't get tagged in. It wasn't even that. The price is moving so fast I wasn't even able to get tagged in because the entry happened on M1, yet I was watching M2 price action. So it is what it is, as they say. Sorry, I was just doing something.
For the USD side of things to start with, talk about the dollar, USD majors, gold, silver, and of course we'll go through any requests, drop it in the chat. If you're looking at any particular pairs, let me know, and we shall take a look. I'll go through the DXY first, and then start to go through some of the USD pairs. And of course, there's a particular time frame you want me to look at, because most of the time I'm on the 4 hour, maybe daily chart. Want me to drop a bit more intraday or look at some high time frames, let me know in the chat. Of course, we'll take a look as well. You're on your stream as well? Wow, that is multitasking, Bash. That is multitasking. Wow. Streaming and then on someone else's stream. Never heard of that before. Might be the first, but okay, take care, man. Anyway, guys, let's go through some of the USD side of things. So we'll start with the DXY. So it's looking interesting with the dollar. It's looking interesting. I say that because, again, as I said coming into the week, I've been pretty bullish on the dollar, looking for buying opportunities for USD, and that is still the plan, even though it doesn't look as great as it is.
So yeah, guys, as I said, if you got any questions, yeah, feel free to ask. There's only one person here right now. Not sure who that is. Thank you for the one person who is here. Probably Al-Adin. Al-Adin Habibi. Close the stream in a few minutes. Price is on EU still coming down. So we had this zone here, which is more like this zone, wasn't it? Price tapped in, melted downwards. Now we got another 5-minute demand zone here. Price might tap price might tap into this and then give a sell off from there again. You never know what's gonna happen.
Taking a look at exactly another one minute as well. So take a look at eurusd. Again with this one, same logic applies. You potentially could still be putting a lower high in. on the dollar as well, on the DXY, because I kind of want to see them synchronize together, both see price action at the same time. Had a bit of a bearish candle there this morning, nothing too crazy, nothing that will tell me to hop into the trade. Liking the fact that we are finding resistance here, so that's a good thumbs up. But again, I need a little bit more before I do enter a trade myself. But I am seeing rejection here, so the bearish buys for euro, the bullish buys for USD is still on the cards. We're seeing some evidence, but I need a lot more before I do take any trades. But still keeping an eye, and that is very much still the bias for the dollar. And again, targets back to this low being one, and that low being the second. We'll go from there. Pound USD, no, there's not much going on here. I think that's because pound is really strong, and we are testing the highs over here. We're very, very close to a break of structure here. So
Right, I'm gonna cut the stream in about 2-3 minutes and just at quarter past.
anything can happen with the FX markets. We could break structure and then break back in. It could be a fake out potentially, but probability wise, if we do break the high and oversee price, something could happen, but low probability. We want to focus on higher quality.
Price is coming back up again into this supply zone here. Either is gonna break this level, because you got relatively equal highs there, and then pull down. And you could potentially get into a long, but I wouldn't until it's broke this zone and this zone. Because that for me is just order flow. That's just order flow, that is. That's what I'm seeing. So I wouldn't want to go against that until I've got some solid concrete information or confirmation as to why I'd want to go against that. So right, I'm gonna end here then. Peace out, take it easy guys, like, share, subscribe, thanks. Looks like it's still hanging on for that level for dear life. So if momentum can start